as you can see, the engine is up with the transmission as well, and here it is. Transmission is right here. No, it don't look bad. I will though open it and check all the clutches and stuff, but the engine is right here. I just want to say it is possible to take the engine without the cherry picker or engine crane. You just have to be careful and do it slowly. What I did, as I think in the last video I explained, I lowered it all the way on the floor, both engine and transmission, and then I unbolted the flex wheel right here. On the flex wheel there is 4 bolts that hold transmission to the flex wheel, which is to the engine. So once you unbolt those, it's kind of tricky, but yeah, you can do it all the way underneath. All the way underneath there's a space where you can do it. There's a little plate that's covering it, so you can do the flex thing, and it's this plate. You remove this plate underneath where the engine makes transmission. You remove it, and right under there's a 4 bolts that you unscrew, and pretty much you just pull out transmission. You separate transmission from the engine. I started cleaning the pistons just to see if it's alright. I did not notice any movement of the pistons. Usually in a bad rings, the piston will slightly move left and right, and the bearings as well. You know, it will just tell you that it's bad right away. But yeah, I did rotate it, and I did not notice any damage on the things. I did not notice any leaks on the head, which is telling me that the only bad part about this engine is the head, which probably the valve stem, this valve stem, whatever it's called, guides or whatever, rubber pieces were leaking. One of them exhaust, or multiple exhaust. So the exhaust was going inside here and making all this thing black. So yeah, I will redo that as well. Transmission, I do have a little kick in transmission. I don't know if it's clutches or if it's the air, but I will redo the transmission. I will buy the rebuild kit just to do it. As you can see, also I'm putting to test my engine stand, and it works fine. I did have to get bolts, longer bolts for this to hold it. I did not tighten it that much. The top ones I did, but the bottom ones I didn't want to tighten, because there is this guide right here. You can see it right there. There's a guide, as well as here. That's a guide for transmission, so you know, so you can align the transmission with the block. So yeah, in my next video I will start putting this thing apart. I will probably record it, getting apart the whole oil pump and water pump and all the side sensors and screws and all that, just so you can see how it's done, as well as rear main seal and the front main seal. Yeah, all these little metal pieces that can fit in my oven, my electric oven, will be powder coated, probably in a black. So yeah, I'll make a couple of videos about that as well. And yeah, other than that, it's been a hard day. I've been working really hard to get this thing out, and it is tough for one person, but it is possible. It is possible to do it. This thing is really heavy, so what I had to do is I lifted it on the tires, and then I lifted it on the table with this thing on, and then I put this engine stand right here, and I finally grab it and I push it. Finally, it is really heavy. So yeah, you have to have either somebody to help you out, or yeah, you gotta put your muscles to use. uh, these ones, I think I'm not gonna put these knuckles back on, because I think I'm gonna do Brembo brakes from the Evo 8 and 9, or 7 and 8 install. So I will bring since I'm going in January to Europe, I will look for Galant knuckles, which they will be bolt on. You can bolt on the Brembo brakes on those Galant knuckles, so that way you don't have to do any kind of modification. It's a little bit of modification, but other than that, it's pretty much everything is bolt on, instead of going and drilling these knuckles and welding a thing. It's a pain in the butt. I don't want to do that. I will just get me a Galant knuckles from Europe, since I'm already going back to Europe to visit my family. So yeah, anyway, I will end up this video right now, and start probably working on this engine, start putting it apart. I hope you like it, and I hope you guys like it and subscribe, and I'll see you guys some other time in a hopefully new video. Later.